Good girl. You can do it. You can do it, honey. Good girl. Oh, we're doing good pushes. Oh, we're doing good pushes. Good pushes. Keep laying flat. Some more really good hunker down pushes, honey. I am just gonna go check presentation. There's just not a whole lot coming out, and I'll leave her alone, but I just want to make sure everything's lined up where it's supposed to be. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. Hey, Jonathan. I'm gonna see if she'll lay down again. Hold on 1 second. Good girl. Lay down, honey. Lay down for me. Good girl. Let me just check and see where this other footsy's at. There's one footsie. Where's other footsie? There's one footsie. Here's other footsie. Up here. That's not where it's supposed to be. I know. That's hard. Where's nose? Footsie is upside down. You need to roll some, don't you? Sack's not broken, so I'd like for you to roll some more, actually. So, I got the call at 5:15, so we're at about 22 minutes. She's cast. Hi, honey. Hi, honey. Oh, easy. Someone come grab this other foot. Jonathan, grab that foot. But watch out. Push hard. That foot is still upside down. I'm gonna call the vet. Hey, so sorry, I knew you were the one on call, so I'm calling directly to you. So Lexi's in labor, and it's been 22 minutes, and I know for 1,000% that the front feet are upside down. She's gotten up and down quite a bit, and it's still upside down, and I've seen her roll. Like I said, it's been about 22 minutes, and I just didn't want to wait too long before I called anybody. What do I need to do? Sack is still intact. Is that something that's like needs immediate attention, or because they've always kind of rotated for me, and hers is just staying upside down?
Yeah, so how far are the feet out?
Barely, but they've been barely out for about 25 minutes.
And which one is this?
This is the little Palomino that's barely past her safe date, like 3:23 today.
And you got your hand in there?
Yeah, I feel both feet right there. I feel both feet right there. I didn't stick my hand in enough to feel where the nose is, but they're both upside down.
Is she a maiden?
I don't know, but I suspect possibly. She's only 5.
And is that hers or is that embryo?
Embryo.
Okay. You hadn't made any progress?
No, not in 25 minutes.
Alright. Is she pushing at all?
Yeah, pushing great. Pushing great.
Is it far enough out where you can get your get a hold of her.
Yes.
And pull.
But I didn't know if that was safe to do at that position.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not coming, you got to pull a little bit.
Okay.
And see what's going on.
If it's safe to do that, I will go ahead and do that and see if we make any progress, and I'll try to see where the nose is. If she's still struggling, is this a bring to the clinic emergency if it's in that position?
If we're not making any progress, probably another 30 minutes, and yeah, you can bring her in.
Okay.
So by the time I get out there, we have to turn around and bring her in.
Right. Let me see about giving her some pressure, and then I'll call you if things don't pan out.
Okay. Yes, let me know.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right, let me find nose. Ooh, lay down, honey. Good girl. No. Oh. 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 Easy. I'm trying to feel it right. Where's his nose? Where's the nose, baby? Yeah, you can put a halter on her. I'll put it on her. Try to make as little noise as possible. I know, honey. I don't want to put a halter on either, but I got to make sure you're not gonna hurt me or baby, and that I can keep you down. All right, come here and slowly kneel down with her and just stroke her. There we go. There we go. Oh, they're not upside down anymore. There's the nose. We're cooking with bacon grease now. And it's a day. Oh yeah, we're cooking now. Good girl. Good girl. So in this moment, I'm not pulling whatsoever. She's not pushing. She took a break. I'm just have my hands on it so it's not going back in. There is zero pulling going on right now. You tell me when you're ready again, honey. You tell me when you're ready again. Good girl. We've almost got it, honey. You've almost got it, sweetie. You've almost got it. Good job. Hey, some towels.
They're in the drawer.
I'm trying to keep baby's face out of here because it's starting to breathe, and I don't want all these sawdust in here. Okay, she's got it. Toss him over here. Easy. There we go. Oh, good baby. I'm letting her do it from here. Like, I'm literally letting her do it right now. She's
Awesome.
got it.
Call that.
You guys.
There, she's got it. She's got it.
Out.
Basically.
Good.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Come on. Take another breath. Take another breath. Let's sneeze. Yep, there we go. Let's sneeze. How about that? Let's sneeze. Let's sneeze some. How about that? Come on. Let's take some more better breath. I see it. Come on. Take some more better breaths. Come on. Jonathan, you stay with her. Austin, I'm gonna need you. You keep her calm.
Okay.
Come here, baby. Let's get up. Are we a slow starter? You gotta be a boy if you're this slow. So, help me, so you wanna go with it, but help me get the legs out. So pull it this way. Yeah, there we go. So see how the legs came out? So, we don't wanna pull that too hard. So, let me see what we got here. Yep. I told you it's a slow starter. It's a little boy. That's just what happens. Okay. So what we're gonna do, in case he's got some fluid in there, I can hear a little bit. So we're gonna pick him up by his, I'm gonna come stand with her because I'm not strong enough for this.
Okay.
So we don't want to put too much pressure on his ribs. We don't want to put too much pressure on his little belly. So I need you both to stabilize him, to tilt him forward, and let all this fluid run out of his nose. Remember, support ribs. Don't want to put too much pressure on belly. You just move him backwards enough to where his thing will pop. His umbilicus. Just kind of move him backwards enough where it'll pop.
Slowly. I don't want to pull.
Don't pull it off.
We're pulling pretty hard.
Do like a natural.
I'm not pulling hard, but I don't want to pull on this.
So a baby naturally would just wriggle around. So from the bottom, I was about to say, kind of pull it away from her. There you go. Okay, now do it.
Yeah, lift his back end up.
You're going to support his front end.
Okay.
And bring it up off the ground. And let his head dangle. Like, you're going to pick it up, basically. Let his head dangle. Yeah, fluid's coming out. Okay, see how that... Oh, yeah. More.
Higher.
Yeah, there you go, baby. Did you see all that fluid? Yeah, he'll feel better after that.
It's still pouring out.
Yeah, keep doing that for a moment. There we go. Look at all that fluid pouring out of that baby. Good job. Yeah, stimulate those ribs. Perfect. Good job. Okay, there we got it. There we're being pretty active now. We were pretty limp noodle there for a second. Keep it going, because I know that's hard, but that fluid is just pouring out. Something about these late February babies. Remember last year Huckleberry we did this with? Good job, baby. We don't want him aspirating on any of that. Is it still coming out? Can you see it? Yeah.
It's still dripping out.
Good. I would keep doing that for another minute or two. This is why you train. This is why you go to the gym. This is why you two go to the gym. So now he's...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Isn't that pretty little head? Look how dark he is. He's got one back white foot and one little star. It is the year of the bays so far. Is that even a white foot? I don't even think it is. I think it's just gray.
Alright, you want me to put him down?
For what I would do is, since you already got him up and he's already broken his stuff, bring him over here. And just put him in front of her where she can't hold it.
3, 2, 1. Oh my God.
Easy, mama. Easy. 100 pounds. Easy, mama.
You gonna put towels under his head?
Yeah. Lindsay, towel. Oh, I got it. I got it. Good job. Grab those towels back there before we leave. Hi, sweetie. There's your baby. There's your baby. He's over here, honey. I'm gonna swap with you. Hi, honey. I know it. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's your baby. That's your baby. He's breathing a lot better now. Oh. Isn't that the prettiest little duo? She's being a good mama. Okay, well, don't eat the sawdust. Don't eat it. That'll fix that problem. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Yum, yum. You're doing a good job. I already tied her placenta. But if she gets up, I'm going to get out of here. See, Charlotte, this could be you. You could be doing this, Charlotte. She's doing such a good job. Let me clasp your halter. Aren't you the prettiest little duo? She said, get up. And this is great for her too. So it's not just stimulating him, but doing all of this licking and biting and touching her baby is going to release hormones that help her pass her placenta as well. Good job, Mama. Hi, darling. That's all I'll do for now. I'll spread the rest here in a minute. I know, you're hurting, aren't you? Let me go ahead and... Good job, Mama. Get his ears. Get his little ears. Good job. It's the year of the bays with the star. You're perfect together. Oh, big try. Well, you need this little leggy out. You need this one out. Whoa, you almost got it. The little guys are so much easier. That's not gonna work. We're getting all the scratchies. And on the butt we go. See, you got it though. Come on, big boy. He's so pigmented. He and Woody are both so pigmented right there. It makes me think, I'm like, are they gonna roan out? That was so close. Almost. See, she is being such a good mama. She's just a little bit preoccupied with the fact that she hasn't passed her placenta. So she's hurting. And so she's trying to self-soothe a little bit, you know. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see, what time was he born? We've got like 2 hours before I can give her oxytocin from the time he was born. So we're only in an hour. Oh, we get up. And we're up.
That only took, what, 30 minutes?
About an hour. And we're up. We're shaky, and we're using the wall for balance. But we're up. Big boy. I know, that wall's a really good spot for some balance. Mama, why don't you go love on him? I know I made the mistake of giving you some food, but you've been very good. Oh, wow. 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 Look how folded up you are. Oh, wow. Everyone's snorting at you. At the last birth, I was like, where's the salt? So this time they put a big label on it because it was there. It just wasn't in a salt bag. But still, now it's right there. All right, we're going to go ahead and clean him little belly button. So with every baby, we use some iodine. We clean their navel because that's where they're most susceptible to get infection through. They can get dirty. And then we also are going to give them an enema. We're going to wait on the enema. So let's see. I need a leg lifter. Alyssa, you want a leg lift for me? So just lift it up kind of like here. There we go. Good boy. There you go. Oh, yes. Big boy. Yay! Charlotte's caring about her alfalfa, not her new little neighbor. That's surprising. There he is, Mama. I'm just glad she doesn't hate him. So these two mares right next to each other. Lexi, Charlotte. Charlotte, her due date is February 12th. Lexi's due date is March 12th. They're a month apart. And the March 12th one won. Did not see that coming when I was breeding. I saw it coming as of last week. Did not see that coming. Another checklist item. Enema. So he's up. He hasn't quite eaten yet. I think him nursing is going to really help her drop her placenta. If not, I can give her oxytocin. She's got a lot of it out, so I'm not really worried at this point that she's not going to do it. She's got a lot of weight to it, so it should be okay. But I want to make sure he poops. Hey, little boy, I know walking isn't easy for you yet, but come over here. Well, he tried. He tried his best. Oh my goodness. That's a tiny little booty. I know. Oh, he said, mm-mm. All right. That's a good bit in there. Yeah. Now we leave him alone. We're ordering breakfast. He's trying to order breakfast. Get it, big boy. Get under there. If he starts nursing, I bet she drops that placenta. Oh, he's getting it. He's figuring it out. Good boy. Oh, you are right at the right. No, and he still turned left. He had positioned himself fantastically to get under there, and he still is going after the knee nips that don't exist. Do we want to try somewhere else? Why don't you push him back there, honey? Oh, we gotta take a nap. He's getting worn out. He said, I need a little bit of a nap before I start trying to eat again, Mom. So this is the first mare I've had to do this with this year, but she is at that 2-hour mark where she has not passed her placenta. So I'm going to give her a little oxytocin. There is like a kind of a limit to how much you can give them in a time period. I'm giving her a cc just because I don't want her overly cramping because she has a lot of it out. I just think she needs a little help. So this is going to make her uterus contract. Unfortunately, I don't like doing this because then they do get a little crabbier and then, you know, maybe a little less easy around their baby, you know, letting them nurse and stuff because they're just associating that with like, oh, my belly hurts, you know, but it's necessary. So we're going to give her this little cc of oxytocin. Hopefully she passes that placenta in a timely fashion. 4 hours is like, vet needs to come down. So we're kind of at that halfway mark. Ooh. All right, so just hold her right here. Ooh.
Do I need to hold hard? Or
nope. Just maybe talk to her. She's probably not going to like this. There we go. Perfect. Now get out. I will wait for you to get out. And we leave. Perfect. See, that's where the milk is. No, you stay. Go this way. Boys, man. They're slow.
Spray.
The thing is, you can get them there. You can't force them to, like, do the tilt. Yeah. They've got to figure the tilt out themselves. And sometimes they have an easier way. Like, he looks like he's facing that way easier. We might end up doing it. But I'm going to give him a little more time on this side. I just want to spray his nose so he can smell it. Yum. Num, num, num. That's what it tastes like. Get up in there. Did he poop? He did. Lots of meconium just came out.
Wow.
That took a minute. Okay. We're going to do this a few times. So she's under there, so hold her still. After he kind of loses attention span for a minute, or we'll come back and do it again. Oh, he's completely underneath her right now. But I also, I had to like do it for a second, so now she's loosened up. Isn't it crazy how funky their front legs look before they unfold in like 2 or 3 days? They're so like up underneath themselves and their little shoulders look so pointy. I don't think you've gotten on there quite yet. There we go. Or you can just nurse on her right there. You can do that. Oh, kisses for mama. He's got a little straw hanging from his mouth. Whoa. Placenta's out. She like went to the dot. I'm gonna get her some Banamine. Hi, mama. Whew. Let me get her some Banamine. Good job, mama. So since she's past her placenta, which she waited till like 4 hours, which is on the verge of calling the vet, she's past it, all good. She's gonna be wanting to cramp, not just because of the oxytocin I gave her, but because of her body's just naturally still cramping. And so to ease that pain and to get her to relax and then basically just get to focus on baby, giving her a little pain medication. Oh my goodness, okay. Got a couple hours of sleep, baby on the ground. Baby's healthy and perfect. We just got to get him latched. So he has pooped. He's had his navel cleaned. He gets up and down very easily. He's taking a little snooze at the moment. Lexi mama has passed her placenta, has perfect milk, is taking care of her baby, is eating a little alfalfa. We're pretty much just waiting on that latch. But it's a regular day. It's a regular work day. Everyone kind of needs to disperse for a little bit and go do their tasks. So what we're going to do is this evening, the vet's coming. We're just going to do a little like transition here, and we're going to come back with the vet. So it's like 2 seconds for y'all.
Okay, so like.
He's falling asleep. Oh, never mind. I guess I should have put it on this stall at the shop so that we could have watched for him eating. I've seen him get back there a lot though. He's had a enema. He's pooped a lot of meconium out.
Okay.
His navel's been cleaned.
Do you want me to hold it?
Yeah, if that would mind.
He has a strong heart. I was just waiting for it to kind of calm down a little bit.
He's just running around.
Yeah.
He is also a little preemie. He's 323. So not preemie, but you know, a little on the early side. Which is very unlike any of the others this year. At least he's not moose sized. He's so much tinier than, like, Bobby was smaller than everybody, and he is like so much smaller than Bobby. You and Glenn are the tiny ones in here. I like his fluffy ears. So usually when they come out a little preemie, they come out a little like their ears are tinier, their head's a little domier. His head's not that domy for how early he is, actually.
Yeah, and his ears look nice and straight.
Because sometimes they come out with like little curly ears. Like Noelle kind of had a domy head and curly ears when she came out. Oh.
Nice.
Look at those pink claws. I'm hoping he's Sweet Boy. We need Sweet Boy.
So are you going with that?
I think by the time that this comes out, his name will be revealed. So if it's something different than hash brown potato, aka tater, let me know, because right now that's his name. But it could change. So
That's okay.
He's not the chip.
His umbilicus is a little bit prominent, but still within normal. Just to keep an eye on it.
What do we need to look for?
like umbilical hernia.
And I don't hear any, crackles or wheezes.
Good.
His lung sounds are cleared. But yes, I do agree with you. Let's give him some plasma. Just to be on the safe side.
Just because I have yet, it's been 6 hours, I've yet to see him latch really good. I get him up there, he's all over it, but it's like I can only do so much. I can't get him to like turn the head and do it. And so if we give him plasma, then that buys him a little time to get with the program.
Close. Yeah. You got it, buddy. I brought some plasma with me, but I heard you have some here as well.
We do have some here, but I didn't know if that was left for emergencies or if because Dr. Matthew left it here.
Yeah.
And so I didn't, we can use whichever.
Well, I brought some with me, so
Cool.
you can keep your emergency plasma.
Okay, so current plan. She is thawing out plasma. So I haven't had to do a whole lot of plasma on babies before. Generally, we give that if they have like a failed IgG test. So generally speaking, I have babies that eat within a couple of hours like they're supposed to. And he could have, because he's been all over it. I just have had a very hard time getting him to latch. So with these babies that are latching generally, we wait a good 8 to 12 hours. And then after that 8 to 12 hour period, we run blood, check their IgG to make sure they got all the antibodies that they were supposed to get. And if they don't, and they're like lethargic and, maybe need a little extra help, or maybe their mom waxed a lot or dripped a lot, or, a lot of her colostrum had already expired because she had been leaking it out, then we give plasma. So we had to do that, I think, to Ruby last year. I think there was one last year we had to do it to, like maybe like one a year I have to give it to. So this little boy is, super spunky, like jumping around, but we're going to kind of throw the kitchen sink at him just because, like, why not? Why not give him everything that he needs? So giving him plasma kind of buys us time on his milestones, and is like, hey, this gives us a little extra time to get him nursing. And then also we're going to do the Madigan Squeeze. Now he is not what we would consider a dummy foal. That is not what we're saying. Dummy foals come out lacking, it's like they didn't wake up out of the womb. And so you do the squeeze, it simulates coming through the birthing canal, you put them into this like trance-like state, you release the pressure, and they wake up. And then generally this will help their suckling reflex, helping them get up, helping them just with their innate, need to survive. And he has pretty much everything. He's just not like committing to the tit. So again, it doesn't hurt to do it. So we're going to do it. We're going to give him all the plasma and then see where we're at. If you need to untie all the stuff, sorry.
No, that's okay.
Because I had tied knots in it, and then I had given her like 1 oxytocin, and then I was like 1 cc oxytocin, and then I was like, an hour later, she still really wasn't doing it, so I gave her another cc, and then I was like, crap, and so I tied a towel in it, and I was just like, I do not want to have her like lavaged and, go through everything, so. Libby, get off that. Get out of here. So when they pass their placenta, we want to make sure that every piece came out. Good girl. Easy. He's trying to nurse her on the other side. He's trying. I hope I hear some big gulps. Makes me feel better about it. I feel like if we give him that plasma and then he's got the like oomph to him. Really, I think if she had been more licky and bitey, because she was just like crampy the whole time. I think if she had been a little bit more licky bitey, he would be, yeah.
I got like 10-15 more minutes.
Okay, so I'll probably just let her go then for a little bit.
Yeah,
or do you want to squeeze him first?
Yeah, is that okay with you?
Sure.
We could probably squeeze him while that thaws and then.
Sure. I don't care. Oh.
Spicy.
Why are you so bad already?
And then, do you want to fold him so he can lay him down on his side?
This way or that way?
Doesn't really matter, but you can go your way.
See, he flops down so easily when it's on his terms. He's so teeny tiny. He's a good little, he's like a little 65, 70 pounder. It is the Madigan Squeeze. You got to pull pretty tight, and then they go into this little trance. And then when you release the pressure, it wakes him up. He's not in the trance yet.
How do you know if it's working? His eyes are closed.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Yeah,
relaxed.
he's pretty out of it.
And I know that it's nice and tight, so.
Little kitten. Having fun with rope. Hello, you're awake. Yeah, he did just go, I'm alive. I was dead. I'm alive, but I'm dead.
Welcome to the world.
Hello, are you ready?
We've been expecting you.
Are you ready now? His little gums. He don't got no teeth.
Oh.
Big boy. Oh, watch out. Look how tiny he is comparatively, like standing next to you. Compared to like Woody and Moose, even Bobby. He's tiny boy.
Let's try to do this side. Okay. This is really nice.
He's spunky, so I don't like it.
Okay.
So if we do plasma today and watch him, do you recommend that we do an IgG test tomorrow while Dr. Matthew's out here, probably?
Is he coming later today?
No, he's coming tomorrow.
He's not. I'll take some blood with me so that we can get a baseline where he's at right now.
Okay.
Because by tomorrow it'll already be past 24 hours.
Right.
So not a whole lot we can do at that point.
Good boy. Catheter makes me... Ugh. I can't even imagine watching your human children get stuff like this, because this already makes me like, oh. You good?
Yep. He's just sitting.
He's just literally laying down on you. Actually, laying down would be great.
So just keep lying down. That way his legs aren't stretched out or anything. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yep.
Good.
I'm going to stand.
Let's see if we can sit him up.
Oh, and he's limp.
Okay. There you go.
You're being such a trooper.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. So yes, it's plasma.
Okay. And this will help.
It'll give him the antibodies that he needs. And Dr. Valerie, would you mind explaining plasma as a whole? I mean, I think you could probably explain it a little better than I can.
Yeah, so typically we use plasma whenever we suspect that they didn't get their full, colostrum, which is what has the antibodies.
Yeah.
So without that coverage, they're really prone to getting septicemia or just, infections. So that would be the indication to give it.
Easy, honey. So we took blood, we gave him plasma, and now I'm gonna put this blanket that's absolutely gonna be too big for him on, because he looks a little cold. He's just a little guy. We're gonna leave the little wrap on for like 10 minutes just for some compression from where he had that catheter in. But let's go get him. Let's go get him all wrapped up.
Little potato tornado.
Okay. Even the little ones are spunky. That fits perfect.
Say that not too big.
That fit perfect. Look at him in his jacket. We'll take this off in a minute. Oh, and he's going down. Okay, can you get up? Can you walk? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep a close eye and watch for him nursing and all that good stuff. So if, let's say, he's still not latching good by this evening, is that like a bring-in situation?
I would say so, just because he is fairly valuable and we want to make sure he's okay. At that point, we do want him getting milk, so we'd probably go ahead and put a feeding tube in and while he's getting the hang of it.
Okay.
Hopefully he does. In the hospital, we like to guide them like every 20-30 minutes, just kind of like guide them to the teat, because then they'll like get it quicker. A
little bit.
But he's trying.
I was gonna say he's already
doing good attempts, and I feel like his energy's good and his physical is normal. So
I think he'll get it, especially having a little more energy. He's gotten plasma. We are monitoring him. He's been so close to nursing. He's like been all over it so much. So I think having this little extra energy, having this little time period where we've bought him some time essentially with the plasma, making sure that he's getting those antibodies that he needs so that he isn't susceptible to infection and sepsis and all that good stuff. He is, I mean, I wouldn't call him a for sure premature baby, but he's on the earlier side. It's kind of like when human babies are born at, 37, 38 weeks naturally. Some are totally fine. Some need a little extra help, So that's kind of that range that we're in. And he came out doing everything just maybe a little slow. So we are super excited about Lexi's little baby. This baby is out of the Mare Waffle House, which is a world champion, Congress champion, NSBA world champion, multiple times on all fronts, mare. And the sire is VS Code Red. And I think he's gonna be all good. We're just gonna keep it a close eye, and then we'll update y'all a little later.